Hi there, this is Caroline, and I'm going to show you how to do a real fun and easy art project that involves a little bit of math. The first thing you're going to need to do is to figure out what the middle of the page is. And so you're going to get your ruler. It's got to be longer than the paper, and you're going to make a line from one corner to the other, very light, and then again the other way, one corner to the other. There's other ways to find the middle, but this is the easiest. And then go through the middle here, that way, and this way. Again, you want to go through the middle, and then look at the edge there, make sure it's lined up, and then make a line there. Okay, then you're going to grab your circle maker. And, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but since we're involving math, you do want to learn how to use these. Clearly, I need to practice more. There we go. And you're going to want to erase the center. You can make your circle smaller if you want to. You're also going to want to keep those lines. That's not very straight, but you want to keep those lines and erase these. So I did that over here, and my circle is smaller here. But the reason why you want to erase these lines is because of, well, math. Because you want to have, you're going to be making lines going all the way around. You want them to all be the same width apart. And so we are going to get this little guy here, and we're going to see how it's 90 degrees. 90 degrees, you put your center there. And so we're going to divide this into, let's see, how would we divide this? Well, I'm going to make 45 here because that's halfway through 90, right? And 45 over here. Okay, and you're going to make a line going through those points. You're going to make another line there, another line there, and then you're going to figure out again where you're going to put these lines. So half of 45 is about 22 and a half, which is right about here, and right about here. Okay, so you're just going to keep making lines all the way around. And again, if you don't want to be exact, you don't have to be. But I kind of like the idea of having some symmetry, and you'll see, you'll get a lesson in perspective as well, because it's going to start off small here and go wider here. So I'm going to head and make these lines, and we'll just kind of fast forward through it. Okay, so once you have all your lines set the way you want, it's kind of, obviously it looks like kind of a sun with lines coming out of it. And so what we're going to do is we are going to get our watercolors. Okay, whatever colors you want. I've got these and I've got others, but I just have it here for the video. And we're just going to start filling in the whole page. You want to make sure that you have a cloth for your paintbrush so it doesn't get too wet. But you want to dip your brush in water and just start. And this is the fun part about watercolors, which I will show you. And you don't have to worry about being perfect. If you want to be perfect, you can be perfect. And if you want to erase, if you don't want to see the pencil lines, you can erase those, and just so enough so you can see what you're doing. All right, so that's my center. All right, and so now I'm going to pick a different color and do red. And you're just going to start. And you can have it be different intensities. Some parts will be darker. But I want to show you something really cool. If you let it touch the yellow, when it's still wet, it'll start to bleed into this area. Grab some more. You can do some cool things and just watch what the paint does when you drop color in there. Drop in some yellow over here. You gotta know something about your color mixing. You gotta know your color wheel a little bit. You need to know, like, red and yellow makes orange, right? If you were to add blue to the red, you'll make kind of a purple. Another cool thing I wanted to show you is what you can do with watercolors and salt. So let's see, what color do I want to do that in? Let's get some more of this blue. Kind of make it like a lighter blue with this gray. All right, so I'm getting my color down, and you want to do it when it's still wet. It doesn't work if it's not wet. So this is what happens when you add salt. Get some salt in your hand and sprinkle it on anywhere that's wet. And what happens is the color disperses and you're left with this cool texture. Just let it stay on there until it's dry, and then you just brush it off. I'm going to add some salt to that because I love salt on these things. All right, so I'm going to let this dry and then go back to it. Whoops. Go back to it in a little bit. This got dry, and you can see that it's dry, and there's the salt. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. When you rub it off, you see how it's got that effect there? Okay, so I scraped off the salt. So another thing you can do if you want to finish up your painting so it has some cleaner lines, and you don't need to do it the whole way, is try and find some color pencils that are close to the color that you made there, just to finish it up a little bit. This is the second one that I did today, and so I had a different actually color I used different colors from the first one, and I didn't use salt, and so it's a little bit more structured, and I wanted to kind of keep the colors together as best as I could. So I just have them put together side by side so you can see the difference. And so just kind of play around and think about where you want to put the colors. I like both of them for different reasons. You can just see how much sharper this one is compared to this one. So anyway, just play around, and I'm really super excited to see what you guys come up with. Thank you. Bye.